Let's just take a moment. Let's just ground ourselves. Just become aware of who you are, where you are, your place in the world, what you're doing, what you're about to do. Become grounded like a tree, like a large oak tree, with your roots deep into the earth. You are solid, you're unmoving but flexible, because the wind, it will blow, and your bowels may creak. It's bowels, isn't it? Bowels may creak in the wind. The wind. Just close your eyes. It's supposed to be relaxing. And your leaves may rustle, but the next day you'll still be standing, proud, straight, erect, for the world to see in all your glory. What are we talking about? Peculiar portions.
That's right.
Yes, peculiar portions.
Stop the relaxing music.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone.
I'm a bit tired after that.
My gosh.
That was actually quite relaxing.
That was. I think we should start all of these sessions with a little bit of light healing.
I think we should do a spin-off channel on YouTube that's just us doing relaxation tapes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simon's bath time.
Does it have to be in the bath?
Yes.
What? Are you in the bath?
Yes. I'm in the bath with the listener.
Oh, not again.
Yes.
So I'm back from holiday. I've got a tan. You can't tell.
That's not the first thing people are going to notice.
Oh, I've got glasses as well now.
You've got glasses.
Well, I thought it was time because I can't see anything. I can never see the screen.
They're not even that strong.
I'm probably going to forget them next week.
They're not even that strong. They're very thin lenses.
Again. They're very thin.
I mean, compared to mine anyway.
Well, I just needed to... Now I can read all the little notes and stuff on the screen about, funny stuff.
Can tell that
what we do in the podcast.
Can tell that you've only just started wearing glasses again because you've gone for the metal frames, which is like a rookie mistake that glasses noobs do.
Right.
You're going to regret that.
Am I?
Yeah. You're going to put them in your back pocket. You're going to sit on them.
And then what?
And then you'll go and put them back on your face, and you'll just see your ass print on both the lenses.
How does the metal bit factor into this relevance?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out.
When we came into the studio today, it was pouring with rain.
Yeah.
Of course, what do you expect in Britain on July?
It's almost July as of time of recording. We've got buckets.
And it was pouring with rain, and we just waited for the
stopped?
dripping to stop before we started. It's typical. It's probably like a seagull dropped a baguette in the fucking gutter or whatever, like what happened at the Large Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
Except this is like a shit version
Wait,
of that.
is that what happened?
Yeah.
Someone dropped their baguette in it?
No, a pigeon or a seagull dropped a baguette blocked up the Large Hadron Collider. It's true, look it up. We did it on PP or something. Yeah,
what do you mean, or something?
We'll start with it.
Hang on.
We've done it on the show. I talked about it.
Eesh.
Baguette, Large Hadron Collider.
You typed hard on. You almost typed hard on.
Well, it's my auto thing. Look, Look, see. A bit of baguette fell into the machine.
So what's this got to do with a seagull?
It was a bird who done it.
Possibly dropped by a passing bird.
Or a Frenchman. It was in France. Because it's on the French sort of border, isn't it, between France, Switzerland and Italy.
This was 2009.
They're making a bigger LHC. Do you know? It's going to go all around Geneva.
I literally thought you were about to say they're making a movie
about the
bird and the baguette.
Oh my God, who's in it?
George Clooney.
Shit.
He's not really acting that much.
But he'd come back for this though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to buy another island.
Who's he gonna play? A scientist?
Yeah. He plays Dr. Scientist.
Ooh.
That's the name of the character.
He's the head scientist at the science centre.
At CERN. Maybe they're not allowed to use CERN. They've got to come up with Turn.
There's also a bird.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ah.
Yeah. Or it could be called no. just no.
Was it rude?
No, it just didn't work.
Okay.
I don't know where else. It didn't work. Let's carry on. So, have we got any real articles?
Can I bring back Funny Lewis? Can I bring back Funny Lewis? There he is!
Oh, thank
Funny
God.
Lewis is back!
Oh,
there he is!
What happened to him? Are they all animal news today?
Yes.
Well, let's get started.
Okay.
The animals are waiting
We were
patiently
talking about
for us to talk about them. I just had a little vision of a little queue of animals going out the door, like waiting for their turn.
What are they saying?
They're excited. It's like an audition.
So I'm Dr. Dolittle. I'm like, animals, why are you outside waiting?
I can't wait to be on Peculiar Portions with Lewis and Simon.
Come in, sweet boy.
I've such an interesting thing happened to me. I'd love to tell you about it.
Okay, come on in. You're a goose.
Oh, no. Hi, I've got a lovely neck. I'm very soft.
That's not how I imagine a goose would talk, actually, now that I think about it.
Right, no, good point.
So now you've got your glasses on, you can clearly see the breast
read this.
in that picture.
There's a breast? Oh, an underboob, a side boob.
Yeah. There is a baby attached to it.
A breastfeeding mom.
Mom.
This is such a fucking American headline. Breastfeeding mom fights off bald eagle to save pet goose. Pet goose.
Yeah.
So there's a mom. She's got her pants on and nothing else.
Yeah.
A baby covering her modesty.
Yeah.
She's legging it out onto her front driveway.
To rescue her goose.
A goose and a bald eagle
are fighting.
Are battling.
Yeah.
A pet goose, I guess, would be much more timid than a regular goose. Because if you were a bald eagle, bald eagle, would you fuck with a regular goose or a pet goose?
I'm really hungry. I could go for a bit of goose right now.
Right.
They're big, plump. Oh.
Do they want to fight?
Well, that's the thing. All I got to do is just, stick my talons around its neck. I don't know. Can eagles do that? I don't know.
Well, with one
I don't think they don't have wrists, do they? I don't think.
I've not seen birds do that.
No.
But that's because they wouldn't be standing on anything, would they, if they were doing that? They'd have to be in midair.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do they know the weak spot of the goose? Which I don't even know if the neck is the weak spot of the goose. We've talked about this before.
The thing about the neck is it's quite hard for the goose to get to its own neck from its head. Imagine my arm is a goose's neck and my hand is its head.
Hello. You fucking arsehole.
He knew! Come on, he must have seen that coming. You must have seen that coming.
You fucking pinched my nipple so hard.
I did not.
You knocked my microphone off.
I was deliberately trying to not get your nipple.
It got me right in the nipple.
I was trying. Where the fuck is your nipple?
It's right here, look, I can see it.
Oh my God. I was deliberately trying to not get it.
You got it right in the
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I'm so sorry.
You're forgiven.
Oh my God.
God, my face. You better freeze frame the point at which that goose attacked me, Alex, because
it wasn't a goose, it was me.
I was so frightened.
Daff. Oh, Daff, do you need Daff?
God.
Daff
I
will
do,
look
I need
after you.
comforting.
Oh my God.
I come in here for a nice episode of Peculiar Portions.
You got sexually harassed.
I'm going to have to write this in my
so sorry.
diary. Today I was attacked by a goose.
Oh my God.
Oh, good boy. So yeah, I love everything about this story.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful tale. I am on the side of that poor pet goose, actually, because
it's good that we got a picture as well, because it shows everything. Shows the woman, shows we can see that she's topless. You can't quite see the baby. I think there's an arm or something, maybe.
Right.
But you can see the birds.
So they were
from the ring
they were
camera
sort of
or whatever.
circling each other, were they? Like in a sort of
Shall we read the story?
You could
and then
do. Why?
Then we might know the details. So Kate Oakley is the name of the mother, with her daughter Willow. which is a nice name, she heard her pet goose, Frankie, squawking at the front of the house. So that's one of the reasons people have goose, to act as like defense animals to let you know if there's an intruder or anything.
What are you saying?
They chase people off.
That is a reason people have goose.
And they make noise, yeah.
No, I've never heard of a person have a pet goose.
It's
or
not
it'd be
that
recommended.
uncommon.
Really?
Nah. It's very Canadian to have goose, I guess.
I suppose you're right. Okay, now
Canadian
it's in Canada,
geese.
I'm on board. Sure.
So she peered outside and saw an eagle was circling her beloved pet.
Yep.
Pet goose, pet.
She rushed outside half naked with Willow still at her breast, and the drama heightened as the bird of prey grabbed Frankie the goose, who furiously flapped her wings to try and break free. It's a lady goose.
Yeah.
Is there a term for that?
Gander is a male one.
Right. I went to the front door with Willow latched on me, just thinking, I'll take a peek out the window. And that's when, in that split second, an eagle came down and it was at my front door. I threw the door open. There was nowhere to put Willow down. It was just a split-second reaction. It was like her mum, protective mum reflexes were in there, maternal.
Because that goose is like, one of her children.
Yeah.
So it works. Eagle dropped Frankie, and the doorbell camera caught the encounter, which her husband shared on the TikTok account that Frankie the goose has. I could have been naked, and I'm like, whatever. I'm feeding my baby.
Yeah. Whatever. You got to own it, sister. She's a mum, superhero mum. Well, then again...
What a lovely family.
I suppose this would have happened in Canada. It's just fine because the goose beats the eagle. But if this was in America, they couldn't have had the eagle being beaten by a goose. That would be embarrassing, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
So in America, they'd have the pet eagle.
The pet eagle attacked
by a goose. And then the mum would rush out of her suburban Florida home to fight off the goose.
Oh,
right?
God.
You could easily see this story going the other way around, right? Can't you? But I'm just saying that this is like a pro-Canada story. The Canada goose beats the American eagle.
I see what... Right. Are you saying this is propaganda? Is this Skeptical Lewis again?
No, this isn't. It's just a fun thing in my head.
It's just a fun thing.
It's just a fun thing. Just a fun thought.
Okay.
Just a throwaway fun thought.
Mr. Happy Face, world's ugliest dog. I'm a little bit worried about clicking on the link.
I don't think he's that ugly.
I think he's beautiful.
Mr. Happy Face.
He makes weird noises when he's in a good mood. Same, honestly. Same.
Mood. So the world's ugliest dog has been given the world's ugliest dog award to Mr. Happy Face for his mohawk and wonky tongue.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, he looks like a sort of chihuahua or something.
He looks like he's small.
He looks like a little yappy.
He looks hairless.
Apart from the head.
Yeah, apart from
do you know who he looks like?
Just white, spiky fur.
Looks a bit like Mick Jagger or someone, doesn't he? Like an old aging rocker who's done too many drugs and his face has gone all saggy on one side. You know what I mean? With all the wrinkles and the grey hair. I can see it.
He kind of looks like, I don't know, like a werewolf or something.
Right. I see it.
Maybe if one of those rock stars turned into a dog, when there's a full moon.
Right.
That's what they would look like.
Yeah, I don't think he's that bad. I think he's cute.
He's a Chinese crested Chihuahua mix.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he looked like it.
What did they win?
So he might be quite healthy if he's actually a mix, because it tends to be the
probably.
purebred dogs that are more actually hard, have trouble breathing and stuff.
Yeah.
So
all the fucked up things that we've done to them by.
I mean, even though he looks like his face is a bit fucked up.
Wow.
He's probably gonna keep going. He's already 17 years old, which is longer than these fucked up dogs usually last, isn't it?
Yeah. So the owner. It says the owner couldn't be prouder. Janaida Bannerly couldn't be prouder to walk away with the honorary title.
She couldn't be prouder.
She didn't win it. Her dog won it. Let's get that clear.
That's right. Well, but she must have groomed him, though, to make his face extra ugly. You know, she probably like bleached the hairs, like did a little pedicure, did it all wrong.
So his hair isn't usually white. She made him look ugly.
Well, she wants to take the credit.
I think it's more the credit that you're looking after this beautiful weird dog. You're giving it a loving home.
That's right.
So it's rewarding, being a good Samaritan.
He gets a trip to New York City to appear on the Today Show.
Oh, and they won £1,200.
So that'll probably be out.
$1,500.
He's going to be all over TikTok. He's going to be, by the time this video comes out, he's going to be famous.
Probably.
He's going to be the next. Yes, Grumpy Cat. I was thinking of his name. Tardisaur?
Tardisaur. Yeah.
And he's got a better name. Tardisaur's a terrible name.
Mr. Happy Face, a rescued only last year in Arizona, lived in an abusive hoarder's house.
Yikes.
See, this is why they...
Not just any old hoarder.
An abusive
hoarder.
Yeah, the worst kind.
That is the worst kind.
So they got to have, like, the sad story behind it as well,
There you go.
Mr. Happy Face was much older than other rescue dogs. And could be inbred because he was so ugly. Kind of a fucked up thing to say. I think that's his cock we can see as well if we look close enough.
I'm glad. So the podcast listeners, I always worry about the podcast listeners because they can't see what we see. But then I feel like, they really have, haven't they?
Yeah, they did miss out on looking at a tit earlier.
I was going to put full boob though, the side boob.
There's two large tits here. On this sofa.
Do you reckon? Because she looks super glamorous. Scroll up. She's got like pink sunglasses. She looks really well dressed. She's got nice earrings. She looks fashionable. She looks good, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's going to like an awards ceremony.
Do you reckon she scours
looking for an ugly dog?
Yeah,
homeless shelters.
Homeless shelters.
Oh right, okay. Here I got world's ugliest man. I found him in a homeless shelter.
Well, I mean,
his name's Brian. He's an alcoholic.
And his tiny penis out. Jeez, holding him up. Do you think? Because people search these antiques and car boot sales. They look for bargains.
Yeah.
Are people out there thinking, "Oh, I could enter this one in the ugliest dogs category"? It must be going through their head. I'm so glad.
Boy.
This is such a nice story.
When he isn't winning awards, he's sleeping, snoring, cuddling with his
mum,
and eating stinky things. He makes odd sounds when he's happy.
You know how on Miss World,
yes,
they have to do something else, don't they? They can't just be good looking. They have to do a poem or something. Or they have to have a talent, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, they have to like strut about or do singing or play the piano or something.
I can't remember the last time I ever watched a Miss World.
No, but I'm pretty sure they can't just be only...
Do they have a talent thing? I find that unlikely.
Well, they do, definitely.
Are you sure?
Yes. What I'm saying is, fucking hell, do you think that he had to do a little talent show or they just told this little story? Like
he sang.
No. She just
juggled.
Do you know what I mean? She had to be involved in some way and tell like where he came from, and he can't just be ugly on the outside. He has to be ugly on the inside.
No, he's got to be beautiful.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Whatever. Do you know what I mean?
What's the talent show thing that a dog can do?
I don't know, like jump over some hoops.
He can lick his own balls. He's real good at that.
I'm sure, like, Crufts have quite a lot of things on the fucking talent show that they're supposed to go to.
Yeah, but that's like the polar opposite. It's the antithesis of the ugly dog competition. I think this is a positive thing.
Right.
Because they almost always, like, rescue dogs that people are taking care of, despite them being ugly.
I mean, he barely looks like a dog, does he? Like, look at that picture there. He's like some sort of chupacabra. Look at him.
I can see, maybe some kids will be terrified if they saw that running at them.
Yeah, that's like horror film stuff, isn't it? Stranger Things. He's come from the other side.
Maybe it's because he's like almost entirely hairless that makes him weirder.
It's kind of a scaly skin, though. He looks like a dinosaur or something.
Let's see. Scamp the Tramp was a previous one that was a stray. Scamp the Tramp. Let's see what he looks like. Jesus.
Oh my God. Well,
Jesus.
again, with the tongue hanging out. I think,
I love it, don't
I
they?
think you have to get the blep. Why is his face all knotted like that? Did his owner do that?
Why don't they fucking,
Cut
trim
that
him?
off or something?
Cut off the matted hair. For fuck's sake.
It seems fucked up.
It does. It does seem fucked up.
Again, the aging rocker thing, though, is there in full force. Look at him. He's like a Metallica singer. Do you know what I mean?
Give me food, give me that, give me that. Okay, so from that wonderful, cute story...
The tiny mites that have sex on our faces have a problem. That's the headline.
Yeah.
Quite sensationalist. What is the problem that the tiny mites that have sex on our faces have? Question mark.
Erectile dysfunction.
Really? Really? They're 0.3 millimeters long, which is too small, I guess, to see with the naked eye, these little mites. I know that we have little...
Barely see
I know
them.
that we have little mites on our eyelashes that are so efficient that they don't leave poo. They're
I wish I was that efficient.
they clean your eyelashes and eat other things and keep... We're just a big ball of bugs.
Yeah.
And
basically.
bacteria and mites and creepy crawlies, and that's why whenever you have antibiotics you have to go ahead and get some new flora, don't you? You have to get some Yakult or whatever.
Oh yeah, for your gut.
To get them all, get all your bacteria back. It's very good. And not mites, I'm sure we've got lots of them. And let's look after them. What do we have to do? Leave little Viagras around? How are we going to help? Sorry, I didn't read the story. Was the sex the problem with these mites?
I don't really know. I don't really know the problem. All I know is that there's
the tiny mites that have
headline.
sex on our faces. That's fine.
Yeah,
have a problem.
That's fine. Don't have a problem with that.
They have a problem with the sex on our faces.
Of
that's
mites
working
on our
fine.
faces. It's not everyone that has these. I think it's 90% of people or something.
Right.
So not everyone has these mites. Oh God, I'm getting so itchy on my face now. Just talking about it.
So what? But oh shit! Exfoliate, moisturize, and SPF every day are the standard in many people's skincare routine. They are. Do you moisturize your face every day?
I sweat. That's moisturizing. A shower. That's water.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any Do you have a routine?
Yeah, I usually get up, feed the cats, and have a shit.
Okay, so that's fine. But
Yeah.
a lot of people do.
Then I load up Reddit.
No, we don't need to go any further.
I see if there's any funny cat videos anyone's uploaded when I've been asleep.
It's fine, but yeah, I guess all of this shit that we're sticking on our faces is making it difficult to find love. Why do we care? Are they important? Are they that important?
They're important because what they like to do is they like to go inside of your pores and burrow themselves in.
Okay.
And then they eat the stuff in your pores.
Sure.
And then they come out of the pore and then they go in the neighbor pore. And they do the same thing.
They do that all the time.
Yeah. And then occasionally they'll see another little mite and then they'll just start.
This whole thing is horrifying.
And they make babies and they lay eggs in your skin. I don't know.
They live too deep in your skin to be ever washed out.
Yeah.
But more than 90% of us are hosts to these mites and have provided a home for them since birth as they're passed on during breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding, which connects to the previous story. Oh my God.
Wow, segue. Who knew that was going to be there?
Wow. We have an intimate relationship with them, says Dr. Alejandra Perotti.
They're
from Reading.
They're very tiny and cute. There's nothing to be... Oh, not cute. There's nothing to... Well, I guess people have different opinions.
Hello, I'm a little skin mite. I'm going to go inside your pores and eat the shit inside them.
I've got so much shit in my pores, I need more of you.
Yeah.
I
so you've got to hope that they keep breeding.
The gene that protects the mite's body from UV light has been lost.
Oh. That's bad. But they're only active at night. They're buried in your pore during the day, and then they come out at night when you're asleep and they crawl all over your face. Oh, isn't that horrible?
This is becoming worse and worse.
But they're cute. They're tiny and cute. And they're our friends. I'm so itchy now. I'm so itchy.
Scroll down. What's the problem with these fucking mites?
They have the smallest number of genes in any insect, arachnid, or crustacean. And I think that might be part of the problem.
Right.
When we're in a deep sleep, they visit neighbour paws, have sex, and make babies.
Okay.
These creatures are using our paws like the Love Island hideaway. The Love Island TV show. That's literally what it says.
Oh, for
well,
fuck's sake.
It didn't go there. That isn't written down in the article.
No, I don't know how you'd even write that down.
No.
We've already got tons of species in danger and going extinct. We got like the fucking rainforests are all being chopped down to make more cattle. We got like the ice caps are melting. There's all sorts of shit going on.
Won't somebody think of the face mites?
Do we need to worry? Do we need to add this to our list of things?
Save the face mites.
Well, I don't want to go through my life thinking about how itchy my face is all the time. And whether we need these things, let's just get rid of them.
You might not have them.
Okay. Well,
were you breastfed?
I probably was.
What do you mean, probably?
I assume so. It was a
What do
long
you mean
time ago.
Can't you remember?
Do you mean to ring my mother?
I can wait. Do you want to ring your mother and ask her if you were breastfed? Are you actually going to do it?
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm pretty sure I was breastfed. It's probably. I think it's a picture of me.
I'll ring your mother and ask her.
They are associated with healthy skin, so if we lose them, you could face problems with your skin.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what the problem is.
A lot of people already have problems with their skin, like spots and acne and dry skin and fucking wrinkles. We're sticking Botox in there and lip fucking fillers, and everyone's having their noses fucking reshaped and their asses lifted and their scrotum's reduced.
At night, right, my skincare routine that you asked me for before, right? At night, I put like 2 cucumber slices on my eyes before I go to bed for the mites to eat. I love them. I fucking love them.
Is that why they do that?
Yeah.
That makes so much sense now. Oh my fucking God. What a load of shit. This is the worst one we've done.
What do you mean?
This is such a load of shit.
What do you mean?
There's such a fuss over nothing.
We need to worry about the mites on our faces now. They're going extinct.
Good.
Lewis, they're outside. Remember, we had... they were queuing up. They could hear you.
Get out. Next.